Kaspa holders, welcome back to another brand new video. Hope you guys are all doing well. Boy, do I have a video for you guys. I really don't want you guys to miss this opportunity to watch this entire video. I feel like you guys should watch this entire video because this video I feel like it's going to be pretty interesting, right? Because there is in fact a fair few things that I do want to talk about. So I don't know if you guys have been on X recently, especially on X, right? But a fair few Bitcoiners out there are really now starting to talk about Kaspa. And if you guys actually look, and I will show you guys later on in today's video, right? If you guys actually look on Google interest, right? Kaspa has been going up. It's at a new all-time high right now. I will show you guys that. And I think I know why. Because as we know, guys, okay, like I said many times, you know, a lot of Bitcoiners / Bitcoin maxis are now talking about Kaspa. Whether it's in a negative way or a positive way, they're still spreading the word for Kaspa. Okay, so I do want to talk about it, right? Because it wasn't like this, guys, right? You guys need to understand it wasn't like this, you know, about 3, 4, 5 months ago. Okay, not a lot of Bitcoiners and just people in general talking about Kaspa. Okay, so I do want to talk about it, guys, but before I talk about all that, of course, I want to quickly give you guys an update on what is exactly happening right now for Kaspa, because we know Kaspa has been dropping, but not just Kaspa, also other altcoins have been dropping, same with Bitcoin, right? So let's talk about it, guys. The Kaspa price right now still below 9 cents. Okay, so Kaspa is still below 9 cents, exactly just like where it was yesterday. In fact, it's slightly dropping even more. Now it's kind of 0.085. Okay, and today I did actually swap some of my Solana for Kaspa, and I will show you guys proof. Okay, it's because I did post it on X. But yeah, I'm taking this as a opportunity to accumulate more Kaspa, and I hope you guys are as well, because I told you guys many times, accumulating Kaspa right now, especially right since the price is still below 10 cents, this is a great opportunity to accumulate, right? It really is, guys. So yeah, Kaspa today, it is down over 1%. For the week, it is down 3%, right over 3%. For the month, it is down 10%, and of course for the year, it is down over 40%, almost 50%. Okay, over 47%. So it is honestly a great time to accumulate Kaspa, guys. Okay, it really is. The price is below 10 cents. Why wouldn't you accumulate? Okay, we know Kaspa one day will be reaching the dollar ranges. Like I said many times, it's going to be reaching $1, $3, $5, $10, and beyond. Okay, so this is the best time to buy, especially while it's below 10 cents, because it's super undervalued and it's dirt cheap, right? It really is. And once we do see a massive move happening for Kaspa, once we do see Kaspa starting to run up, having a run up, right, we may not see these prices ever again for Kaspa. That's what you guys need to understand. That's why I truly do believe this is a once in a lifetime opportunity to accumulate as much Kaspa as you possibly can while it's still below 20 cents. In fact, while it's still below 10 cents, okay, because we may not see these prices ever again for Kaspa. Okay, but yeah, since Kaspa has in fact been dropping this month, August, it is now so far down 3%. So nothing too crazy, right? It's in the reds, yes, and it's now down 3%, but nothing too crazy. In Q3, we're still in the greens. Okay, we're up 13.7% because, as we know, July was pretty decent for Kaspa. It was up over 17%, right? 17.2%. So we'll see where August will take us. Maybe it will flip in the greens later on. We'll have to see, right? But yeah, let's just hope things do well for Kaspa. Okay, the volume traded for Kaspa, $59 million, nothing too crazy. The market for Kaspa still above 2 billion. Okay, sitting at 2.2 billion, just below 2.3 billion. Okay, the next reduction is in 16 days, and the next reward is 4.37 Kaspa, as we all know. So, like I said earlier, guys. Okay, so Kaspa Google search interest projected to reach its highest levels ever. Okay, Kaspa is taking back to the spotlight. So I had to obviously check this myself, and yeah, okay, yes, clearly see Google Trends, Kaspa interest over time worldwide past 5 years. Yes, clearly see right now it is clearly sparking. Okay, it's at a new all-time high, guys. Right, you guys clearly see that. Like I said earlier, literally a couple months back, back in April, not a lot of people were talking about Kaspa. Now, obviously, it's having a spike up because Bitcoiners / Bitcoin maxis are now, spreading the word for Kaspa, whether, like I said, it's in a positive way or a negative way. I even posted about this. Okay, and I said here, Google interest for Kaspa is at a new high overall. Kaspa is truly spreading. I remember about 3 to 4 months ago, not a lot of Bitcoiners were mentioning or even talking about Kaspa, whether in a negative way or a positive way. Okay, so, and that's true, right? Literally, guys, if you guys have been in Kaspa, right, in the Kaspa community, a couple months back, we didn't see a lot of Bitcoiners, talking about Kaspa, okay, versus now, right? The word is truly, spreading for Kaspa. Like, look at this guy, for example. Why is Kaspa, okay, all over my feed? Why do I see them on every Bitcoin space now? What is it? Okay, so you guys can clearly see for the Bitcoin space now, people in the Bitcoin space on their feed are mentioning Kaspa. Just think about that, guys. Okay, and that's why we are in fact seeing a huge spike for the Google interest for Kaspa. Okay, you guys clearly see that, right? Huge spike, bringing it to a new high. Okay, so understand, guys, right? A lot of people, okay, Bitcoin maxis are talking about it. Like, for example, this guy. I don't know, like I said, if you guys have been on X, but Fred Krueger, okay, this guy right over here, okay, he's pretty much a Bitcoin maxi. And man, this guy has just been flaming Kaspa in a negative way. He is very bearish on Kaspa, guys. Okay, so it says here, okay, Dr. Kruger is completely crashing out about Kaspa and doing free advertisement to all his Bitcoin maxis. A 2.5 billion project, okay, is able to produce this type of anger. So far, no arguments against Kaspa were presented. Look at these comments, the website. So he said some pretty, nasty things. Kaspa is junk. Avoid investing in junk. 1 year ago, Kaspa, 16 cents. Today, Kaspa's at 9 cents. 1 year ago, Bitcoin was at 57K. Today, Bitcoin's at 117K, right? It's a free country. You can torch your savings if you want, or you can buy Bitcoin. Okay, so it says stuff like that. He also says here, let's start with the idiotic claim that the Kaspa founder is Satoshi, promoted multiple times by Kaspa Army. Okay, and he also brings up this like website saying it's trash and whatnot. So I'll bring it up right over here so you guys can see it a bit more better. So he says here, let's schedule a space on the stupidity and utter grift of Kaspa, who's in. And he says here the website is absolute trash. ChatGPT could make something better in 10 minutes. So yeah, you guys can just clearly see Fred here, right? Fred Krueger is really trashing on Kaspa, like pretty bad, right? He's like the Warren Buffett of Bitcoin. We know Warren Buffett is not a huge fan of Bitcoin. He's like that, right, for Kaspa. And VJ says here, crazy how a 3 billion network can cause so much noise. Study Kaspa. And yet Fred Krueger posted this, right, saying if you are wasting your money, time, and energy on things like Kaspa and XRP instead of Bitcoin, you deserve to be poor. Now, I don't know why he's mentioning XRP into this. Like, Kaspa and XRP are two completely different things. Okay, they really are, guys. Like, I agree, right, with Fred here that XRP is completely trash. It really is. Sorry for the XRP army, right? But I think XRP is terrible, in my opinion. Okay, but Kaspa, no. Okay, I don't think Kaspa is trash. I think Kaspa is surely going to be, the next big thing, right? So yeah, he's mentioning Kaspa and XRP here, right? Yeah, a lot of things, guys. But VJ says here, okay, if Kaspa were truly junk, Bitcoiners wouldn't be posting about it as much as they do now. It appears Bitcoiners are threatened by Kaspa. Okay, so that's true, guys. It really does feel like that. This person also says here, if Kaspa were truly junk, as you say, you wouldn't be posting about it daily. Worthless projects are ignored, but obsessively attacked. Fred Krueger, right? So this is mentioned for, Fred Krueger. Yeah, that's, very true, guys. It feels, honestly, it does feel like Bitcoiners are threatened by Kaspa. Honestly, like, why would Fred, right, Krueger, be obsessively attacking Kaspa? Like, he's literally talking more about Kaspa than Bitcoin recently. Like, for the past, like, few days, few weeks. Like, if you truly just go on Fred's, like, page, he's just been talking, like, so much more about Kaspa than Bitcoin. Like, he's just been trashing on Kaspa, right? He hasn't really been talking much about Bitcoin, not as much, right? So I don't know what is going on. I don't know why Bitcoiners slash Bitcoin maxis out there are not, giving, right, Kaspa a chance. I mean, as we know, guys, okay, and I've showed you guys in the past, and you guys have already seen this, right, that a fair few Bitcoiners out there slash Bitcoin maxis are, giving Kaspa a chance, which is great to see. Okay, this is amazing. Just like myself, right? I've been in Bitcoin now for over 5 years, and I've been in Kaspa for almost a year now. Actually, it's been a year since it's August, right? It's been pretty much a year since I've been into Kaspa, and ever since I did my own research on Kaspa, I was just all in. I just knew Kaspa was truly going to be, the next big thing. You guys need to understand, right? Bitcoin is the old tech and Kaspa is the new tech. Okay, Bitcoin was the first ever blockchain. Kaspa was the first ever block DAG. So in a way, Kaspa, yes, it is better. It is faster. It's more scalable and whatnot, right? I'm not saying, Kaspa's gonna, replace Bitcoin by price and market cap, of course, but it is the newer tech. Okay, it really, really is, guys. So I don't know why these Bitcoiners, okay, are just trashing on Kaspa. I actually don't get it, because if you really dive deep into Kaspa, like doing your own research on Kaspa, and you actually understand Kaspa, the technology behind it, the block DAG and whatnot, you would not be bearish. You would actually be bullish for Kaspa for long term, not short term, long term. Okay, so that's fine. Okay, I get it. Why these Bitcoiners are not, bullish on Kaspa, that's completely up to them. Okay, I mean, I think that's the reason why there are Bitcoiners and Bitcoin maxis, okay, because they only stick to one thing, which is Bitcoin. I get it, right? But I truly do feel like a fair few Bitcoiners out there are threatened by Kaspa, 100%. That's just how it feels right now. Okay, it really, really does, guys. So anyways, moving on, here is the post that I've posted about me swapping some of my Solana for Kaspa earlier today, literally just today, right? So early this morning, I posted this. I'm always swapping small amounts of other alts for Kaspa in any way possible. And today I just did some for Solana. Okay, only about $100 worth, right? And yeah, as you guys know, in the past, I've swapped a fair few alts out there, right? Like for example, Solana, I swapped some of my Ethereum for Kaspa, right? I swapped all of my Cardano, literally all of my Cardano for Kaspa, all of it for Kaspa. I even swapped some of my Chainlink, right? Some of my, what else did I have? XRP for both Bitcoin and Kaspa, right? Yes, I used to have XRP and I swapped it to Bitcoin and Kaspa, and many more other alts. And right now, yeah, I'm still continuing to swap. And just clearly, I just posted this literally just a few minutes ago. I'm still continuing to swap some of my Solana for Kaspa, guys. Okay, so yeah, I'm still swapping some of my Sol for Cas, right? You guys clearly see that $150 worth. Okay, you guys clearly see that. So I'm taking this moment right now to stack and accumulate as much Kaspa as I possibly can. And I hope you guys are, in fact, doing the exact same thing. So that being said, guys, I appreciate all you guys for watching today's video. I will keep you guys up to date on Kaspa, right? The Kaspa price has been dropping, and as we all know, it's still below 9 cents. So this is obviously a great time to accumulate as much Kaspa as you possibly can, in my opinion, right? Personally, that's what I'm doing, and I'm not stopping. I'm going to continue to stack more. And if I do see Kaspa going back down to like, back down to like 0.08, even back down to like below that, below 8 cents, I'm going to buy. You bet. I'm going to buy way more Kaspa. So that being said, I appreciate all you guys for watching today's video. Let me know in the comments down below, what do you guys think about, these Bitcoiners being, thinking that they are threatened by Kaspa? I think they are, right? I truly do believe these Bitcoiners slash Bitcoin maxis are truly threatened by Kaspa, because they know that Kaspa is just better, right? In general, it's the newer tech, right? Bitcoin, like I said, is the old tech. Kaspa is the new tech. Okay, a lot more things will work out for Kaspa than Bitcoin. Okay, and that's a fact. So let me know in the comments below what you guys think about this. But yeah, I appreciate all you guys for watching today's video. Give this video a thumbs up, and of course subscribe to the channel. That is always much appreciated. And yeah, I will catch you guys all in my next video. Have a good one, guys.